Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Baby, welcome to the party.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yo, facts. R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. Welcome back to a new episode of Previously On Today. We out here chilling. You already know how it is, man. I'm here with my boy. State your name, player.
Yeah, it's your boy Prank, the one and only.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. But we back. Yeah, I know we were supposed to be here yesterday at 9 o'clock. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to be here. He wasn't able to be here. The whole production company wasn't able to be. So, but he back, and we are a new episode of Previously On Today. We're gonna be doing some stuff today about some shows and shit like that, you know. How you feel, player? What you looking at over there?
My fault. I'm trying to do some calculations on something else. But I'm feeling great. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm chilling. You already know how it is, bro. For our topics today, we're gonna have Hunters from Amazon Prime. Right? It's a Amazon Prime original.
Yep.
And we're also gonna be reviewing the Harley Quinn show on the DC universe. That shit was litty. So yeah, let's get to our first topic. Fuck it. Let's just go into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. Fuck our weekends.
Yeah, fuck our weekends. We don't do anything anyways. But let's go. We got Hunters as our first topic.
Yeah, this show was lit.
This show is stupid lit, yo. I don't know what you mean. This shit was hella lit. I really enjoyed this show. Like, it was like surprisingly good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought this was gonna be booty. But
I told you it was gonna be a good show. I don't know how you thought it was gonna be booty.
Did
Got
you?
Al Pacino.
That still I don't know, bro. Jack and Jill had Al Pacino, and that shit was ass.
He was the best thing in that movie.
He was,
especially that fucking last scene.
Yeah,
word. But this particular show, man, like, give a synopsis of the show. What is the show about?
Well, it revolves
just a synopsis. Not don't spill the beans and tell them everything from start to finish, from episode 1 to episode 10. You feel me? Let them get a chance to watch it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I'm gonna let y'all watch it. Well, the premises of the show basically is, Nazis are in the U.S. right, and there's this group of, are they all Jewish?
Not all of them.
Not all of them, right?
No.
But most of them are Jewish. There's a group of them called Hunters, and they are hunting, right, Nazis in the U.S. that are trying to take over again and, you know, start this whole revolution that Hitler had going on at first.
Yeah.
It starts, right, with the main character of the show and his grandmother, right?
Mm-hmm.
She gets killed. Then he comes to find out a whole bunch of stuff about her. The group of hunters finds him and recruit him, and then they start capping people, basically. Like, they just start capping Nazis all types of different ways. Y'all gotta definitely watch how these people be capping the Nazis. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like, some of them die the way that they were killing Jewish people. All right? So some of them got gassed. Some of them, their teeth got taken out. Like, a whole bunch of shit that was going on in the concentration camps. There's a whole bunch of flashbacks.
Yeah.
Right? So they show flashbacks of the concentration camps. Al Pacino is in it. Dunka Chino.
Logan Lerman is also in it. He's the male lead, opposite Al Pacino. Logan Lerman, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the boy?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
trying to think what movies he was. I know he was in the Perks of Being a Wallflower. That was one of my favorite movies. In the last few years. It's a pretty good
Wasn't
movie.
he on the Diary of a Wimpy Kid? No, right?
No. Trying to think what other movies he was in.
He looks familiar.
He's been in stuff that you've seen before. I know you. This is something you probably watch because you're probably more into that shit than I am. You ever watch Percy Jackson?
Yes.
That's him.
That's where
him.
he's from. Yeah.
That's
He's
him.
Percy Jackson.
Is that the name?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just the name of like the book or some shit.
No, it's Percy Jackson and
Oh,
the
yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, and like the lightning thief or some shit.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, he's I guess Percy Jackson.
Yeah, he's the son of Zeus.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing is about, right? They're all like the sons and daughters of like offspring. They're the offspring of like gods.
Yeah,
like,
mythological gods.
You got, nigga, that's you. You got me all tongue tied. The mythological. You know what I'm saying? Mythical. It's not even mythological. It's mythical. You're the one that's getting me all fucked up. Mythological. Thank you. Yeah.
Mythological gods.
They're these gods that you know by myth. How about that?
Yeah. That was a good movie. I'm not gonna lie. You should watch. Yo, they got two. You should watch it. It's a good ass movie.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, let's get back to the Hunters, right? Let me ask you this, right? What was your first thoughts about watching? Because we saw the whole season. So what was your first thoughts about the show in general? Like what?
All right.
What did you learn of the show, and what actually drawn you to it?
Well, when I first learned about this show was a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago. Speech had sent the trailer for it in the chat, and
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I checked it out as soon as he sent it. Maybe not right away, but I know I checked it out, and I liked the trailer. But I just didn't get I knew it was gonna be a dark comedy at first, but I didn't think it was gonna be as intense as some of the episodes were. I should have known because
it was a comedy.
The way the first trailer played it, it made it seem like it was gonna be a dark comedy, especially towards the end of the trailer when you start seeing all the different hunters or whatever, all the different people that are going to be on this team.
Okay.
And, and then I saw the second trailer, and the second trailer fits more of the tone of the overall show.
Okay.
Because in the second trailer, you get to see not only like the moments of humor, but they're all just like, it's more intense. It's more of a serious trailer, and it gives you like a better feel for how the overall show is going to play out. And then you see the first episode. In the first episode, you see in the first half hour how crazy
it gets.
Actually, not even in the first half hour.
The first scene.
The very first scene of this fucking show. All right, that barbecue scene. That shit took me by surprise.
Yes. If you see in episode 1, you know what we talking about.
Yeah.
Like, Nazis don't give a fuck.
Word. And I wasn't expecting the show to start off like that. Like, such a crazy way of showing how they were, I guess, in the US. And like how everything was being covered up. And then you get to find out more things in the show. And it kind of makes you think about our government.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I mean...
But you know what? In the show, they had a pretty good rebuttal for that.
What do you mean?
It's like, okay, so these enemies...
Yeah.
Right? They're enemies, of course. They're German Nazis, right? If we don't kill them, somebody else will grab them. And keep going what they were working on. Right?
Yeah, right. What they should have done is not necessarily just kill them. I mean,
they should have definitely killed all of them.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes. If you're thinking about seeking revenge and doing what's right, and yeah. But at the same time, I feel like those that surrendered, they should have been prisoners of war, I guess, and they should have taken them in and put them in jail or something.
You gotta understand, bro. Our jails in the U.S., right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the U.S. I don't know how that whole thing works if they surrender in Germany, right?
Well, I don't think Germany has.
Well, even if they had prisons.
Extradition, whatever the fuck that word is.
But it didn't matter. It didn't matter if they had it or not. They were at war.
Okay.
So whatever laws it's like how you said, the extradition part, right?
Right.
That's voided.
Mm-hmm.
because we're at war. It's either I'm gonna kill you or you're gonna surrender. It's that simple, right?
Right.
When they're at war. So what I'm saying is, right, it doesn't really matter if it had an extradition law or not. They still brought them back to the U.S., just to work for us. Make us the bombs, make us the planes, make us arsenals and guns and all this stuff that they were working on, chemical bombs and all that stuff, right? So they're not gonna lock them up in Germany because Germany is just gonna let them go again, and it's gonna happen all over again. So they either had to kill them or brought them back.
Right.
Right? Okay. But they brought them back and put these niggas in higher places. Like they gave them new identities, new lives. They started again like if they never committed any war crimes. You know? So that's when it's a little bit like but then remember what that guy said, right? You gonna tell me that we're just gonna let these people either get on jail where they could get out, right? They could get out of jail. They could escape. They could do their time and get out, right? And then they could use that knowledge and whatever they had against the U.S. So, like, in all perspective, U.S. did the right thing. What wasn't right, it was putting them in higher places. They should have been workers. They should have been. There's Nazis that are senators. There's Nazis that are governors, DAs, police, people that we rely on to keep us safe.
You talking about now or you talking about back then?
Well, in the show.
Yeah.
In the show. Doctors, plastic surgeons. Like, we rely on all these people. So I don't see it fair. I don't see it fair for fur.
You don't see a fur.
How you say it?
A fair?
A fair.
A fair, not a fair, like an affair.
A fair.
Like an affair to remember.
I don't see a fair.
A fair.
No, fair.
A fair.
No, fair. I don't see a fair that they got new identities like nothing happened, and they could still keep doing what they were doing in their country in here with some type of authority over us. You get me? Because, like, all right, let's say, right, I need a lawyer, and I go to a Nazi lawyer. He's not gonna do his best possible job or whatever the hell to help me. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna be like, I want this nigga in jail. So that's what there's like a gray line in between that black and white. Because I give it to the U.S. That's what they should have done. They should have took all of them, brought them here, enslaved them just like how they were slaving.
But then we're not
Jewish.
any better than them by doing that.
Who said we better? I'm not trying to be better. I'm trying to win. I'm not trying to be better.
But that's the point. We won already.
No,
at that point we had won. Like Germany.
The war.
The war, yeah. We won the war.
No. We won a battle. Because the war's still going on.
You mean that
the Nazis?
particular?
Yeah, on the show. We're talking about the show here. We're not talking about real life.
All right. Well, if we're talking about the show, I get what you're saying as far as like we won the battle, but we didn't win the war.
Yes.
Because the Nazis still were out there. But they technically, I mean, if you want to get real technical, the war had ended. We won the war. What actually ended up happening is that we could have ended any type of like Nazis being leaked into the U.S. or any more experiments or any more genocide or anything like that. We could have just been like, all right, we got to exterminate all these fucks, right?
Yeah.
And just leave the people that weren't involved or whatever and the prisoners.
That leaves us 10 years behind. You got to remember, Nazis were 10 years ahead of us.
What, because of the ability to experiment and do all the research and all that shit?
Yes.
Yeah, but I feel like even with that being a factor, I really think that they thought about it like, damn, do we really want to be exterminating all these Germans?
Yes. Yo, I know I sound racist as hell right now.
Yeah,
for
man.
Saying
I mean, like, because you got to remember, it wasn't all, like, all Germans are not all bad.
I didn't say Germans though. I said Nazis.
Okay. I give you that. But there's some Nazis that they hide.
Yeah. I mean, but yo, they when they got caught, they surrender.
Yeah.
So they were Nazis then. Pow pow. That's it. You dead.
They should have called Brad Pitt and his group of soldiers.
Inglorious bastards.
Yeah, get the Inglorious Bastards involved, and then they would have made sure that they had nobody.
Nobody. Hell no.
Nah.
They would definitely make.
Especially,
I love that movie.
Oh, Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah.
You know when that movie first came out, I didn't want to see it.
Why?
I don't know. For some reason, it wasn't like I wasn't a fan of Tarantino at the time. I just wasn't I wasn't big into his movies like that. Like the only movie that I think at the time when that one first came out, it was like in 2009, right? That movie. Or 2008, something.
Inglourious Basterds?
Yeah, it was like 2008, 2009.
It was that long?
Yeah. I know because I was in a relationship at the time. That's how long ago it was. So you know it's been a while.
It's been 9 years. 10 years.
10.
11.
It'll
you
be
said
11.
2009.
Yeah, it'll
we
be
in 2020, my boy.
Well, nigga, ain't 11. Yeah, I made 10 last year. It'll make 11 this October or some shit.
Nigga, you in 11.
Nigga, I'm over a decade
Over a decade
of being single. Yeah, dog. Make me sound crazy out here.
But you know, my boy had some booty. You don't be out here like that. Don't look at us weird. My boy has some
We
booty.
ain't talking about me right now. We talking about hunters. What the fuck? How this became the love connection all of a sudden?
My boy got some booty in between. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to make my man look crazy.
I know, but anyway, this show. All right, so that's my overall thought about it. Like I thought that it was supposed to be a dark comedy, and it ended up being more of a
dark.
It still was a comedy in certain moments, but it was still like dark and a lot of action, talking here and there. Yeah, but like everything had a purpose. Like all the stories, you had to basically keep up with everyone's storyline because they all kind of interconnected.
Okay.
So what about you? What is your overall feeling of this show? Because I know that I had to kind of persuade you to watch it.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I was waiting to watch it with you because I had a feeling that once you get into it,
I was gonna like it.
You were gonna like it. We were both gonna like it. We both want to talk about it on the show. So give your overall feel.
Well, the concept overall,
Yeah.
hunting Nazis,
Yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I freaking love that concept of the show. Some of the perspectives were a little bit confusing for me though. The whole thing of the grandmother being involved and getting killed, and who are they really looking for? Because you got to remember, the grandmother started that, right?
Yeah.
The grandmother of Myers? Is that his name?
No. Meyer was Al Pacino's character.
So who was the white boy?
His name was the fuck was his name?
I don't remember. Well.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
The main character, the young boy, right? His grandmother started the whole group of hunters hunting Nazis. But it wasn't really clear on who they were after because they had a list of people that they had to kill and hunt. But there's definitely way more Nazis than that, around it. So are you trying to is your list revolve around revenge, or does it revolve around what they're really saying, all those millions of Jewish people that were killed and tortured in those concentration camps? Because up to them, right, when they ask, why are you doing this, or who are you doing this for, they bring that up. They're
Right.
like, we're doing it for the millions of Jews that died. Am I allowed to say Jews?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, you could say Jewish people.
Jewish people.
I
Is
don't
it?
think. I don't know if Jew is a derogatory term or if you got to be.
Because I know that some people get mad about that.
Maybe if you're a Jew, you can get away with it, and only if you're a Jew. But I think you're fine because you used to date a Jew, so you're good.
Oh yeah. And we found it on Bumble.
Yeah, bitch, I found you.
I found you. Hey, he swiped left.
Yeah, for my nigga.
So yeah, but now how you call it? So it was really unclear to me, who are they after? Are they after the people that they were only on the concentration camps that they were at? Because you got to remember, all the people that they're hunting are people that they saw while being at the concentration camps, like doctors,
Yeah.
generals, and nurses, and whatever, right? Scientists, people that experiment on them and shit like that. Then the whole I want to know, because they didn't give me a backstory, right, on how the Asian guy joined. They didn't give me a backstory on how the black girl joined, and well, I know how the nun joined. I know how the two parents joined, that the couple.
Mm-hmm.
I know where the kid joined. I know where Al Pacino joined, which at the end is the biggest twist of all.
That was a hell of a twist.
You gotta watch it.
Word. I kinda during the show.
No, don't say you
Bro,
do it.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was gonna happen, like to the extent of that or what that happened.
With the, yeah, like.
But I
what?
had feelings that I'm like, yo, this is not. He acting a little shadier than he should be.
Yeah.
My person that I thought was gonna be the one that caused the
agent?
most the double agent that caused the most drama behind the scenes. I thought it was gonna be the nun.
The nun.
Yeah,
Which we don't know yet, because she's shady. She working for somebody else.
yeah.
She definitely working for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like I would like to, in season 2, I would like to see some of the backstories for those characters that I actually talked about. The Asian guy dead, isn't he?
No, he's still alive.
Oh no, he
You
kidnapped.
don't remember what happened?
He kidnapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got ripped.
He got ripped.
Remember
Yo,
that shit?
Yeah. They might show
And then,
his
yeah.
backstory. They might show his backstory after that. So I'm left with the black lady and the actor. I don't know how the actor got to join. I know that the couple, their kid was killed by a general right in front of them. They ended up catching that general. So, whatever. Other than that, bro, it was a pretty good show. Like, y'all gotta watch. We finished it in what? 6 days? 3 days? 4 days?
It took us a weekend.
Yeah.
We benched through that shit quick as fuck.
Yeah, it's 10 episodes, an hour each episode. I know it sounds like 10 hours, but, bro, you're not gonna feel them. Like, watch 2 episodes each day. Watch. You're gonna wanna keep watching these episodes after you watch the first 2. You're gonna be like, holy shit, what's gonna happen next? Other than that, the show, it ran smooth. The story was smooth. There was this one glitch that I want to know what's going on. I want to know. So all right. So in the beginning of the show, right? I'm sorry that I'm going back to the beginning, but I have to explain that so you could understand who this guy is. In the beginning of the show, they show some Nazi kill maybe 2 sets of families. Right?
Yeah, I think including his own.
Including his own, yeah.
Because I keep thinking, like, those kids.
That was his wife.
That had to be his wife and kids,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because it was his house.
It was his house, yeah. So so whatever. So then he kills 2 sets of family, a husband and a wife, 3 kids, actually 5 kids, because there was 3 kids in the pool, and then there was a kid with the other lady. So that's 4 kids. I'm sorry, that's 4 kids, and then 2 other adults. Straight murk everybody, right? Then they show that he has a son that's a Nazi as well. That nigga's a trained killer. He's the one chasing the hunters as of episode 3, I believe. But what I want to know is if you watch the show, you could comment in the comments and let me know what the hell's. I'll be definitely looking at that. I want to know what's the son about to do, because the son is not with the dad. The dad is running, and the son is with the Nazis headquarters. And the Nazi headquarters don't like the dad. Remember, they were disputing about something, about him finally declaring something, and that he put a pause to it, and then they were telling him to keep the paperwork going because they had to do it, and then he's like, nah, I'm not dispendable. You're gonna have to do what I say for me to keep going. But then the son is chilling with the ops. So that's one thing that was like, what's going on here?
Wait, what son are you talking about?
The son of the guy that murked everybody in the beginning.
That's his son?
That's his son.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
That's his son. I want to know why the son is with the ops. And I want to know, it's like, yo, it's weird because they killing each other. The son killed the head Nazi lady's son.
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes and takes his place? What's going on here? So yeah, but you know what? I advise you to watch this show. It's a really good show. I was entertained for hours. 4 hours. So I advise you to watch it.
10 hours to be exact, because that's how long every episode is. It's about an hour.
It's about an hour. So yeah, if you enjoy it, let us know. You could go on Instagram, tell us about your experience with the show, or you could put it in the chat. If you watch the show, let us know what you like.
Tell us what your favorite characters were and all that stuff.
Yes. So now, let's get off Hunters. All right? And let's go on to Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
DC Universe Original. Hey. Yo, this show is lit.
This show.
Lit. Like,
Season 1 was super lit.
Like, I understand if you guys don't like anime, but this show is lit. Like, this is an adult anime.
Animation, yeah.
Yeah. Is it the same shit?
No.
Anime and animation are the same shit?
No, when you say anime.
What, is it like Goku? It's like Japanese characters?
It's specific to that type of genre.
So what is that?
It's just an animated show. It's an animated show.
That's gay. How these niggas taking the word anime and just putting it on Goku and shit?
Because anime is supposed to be a particular genre. Like it's
like Japanese genre type shit.
Like anime is different from
like Sailor Moon.
Yeah, like that's anime. And then there's another one. It's supposed to be the way you do the comics. Like, you know how there's the comic books?
Yeah.
That's called the manga or some shit like that.
Yeah,
right?
The manga, yeah.
So you have that and then you have the anime. But you don't have like a...
Okay, so this is not anime because it doesn't have a comic book.
No. That doesn't mean... No. It's not anime because it's not in that style of animation. Anime is a style of animation. It's the name for the style that you see. So like, all right, I'll put it like this. Boondocks can technically be called an anime. Correct me if I'm wrong, Marv. You could chime in. But I believe that the Boondocks will be considered an anime. Mm-hmm.
I see.
Right. So, like, it's originally from Japan. Yeah, so, like, the actual, the way that it's stylized and the way you draw it, that's considered anime. Like, when you have the eyes a certain way, when you, when the expressions are, you know, the way that they do and all that bullshit.
I see.
It's anime.
Okay.
So, this is an animated show.
Yes, it's an animated show.
And, yes, he's right. If you are someone that doesn't necessarily gravitate towards animated shows and whatnot, you may be a little bit taken back by, you know, this particular show. Like
especially
Harley
the
Quinn.
Characters that you see up there.
Yeah. Like the only ones that are recognizable, like from pop culture, like everyone pretty much knows, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and possibly, if you can make out his face in the left, top left corner, Joker. You know. Joker, of course.
I mean, the shark too. What's the shark's name?
King Shark.
King
You
Shark.
see, but you don't even know his name off the top.
Yeah, okay.
For
yeah.
us, we know who the fuck they are. Like, I know King Shark, and that's Clayface.
Clayface.
I don't know that. I forgot the guy, the old guy, the robot guy in the wheelchair. I forgot his name, and that's Dr. Psycho or some shit,
Dr.
right?
Psycho, yeah.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Okay. So basically, the show revolves around Harley Quinn and her breakup with the Joker,
Right.
right? So
It's
that's
kind of like Birds of Prey, but better.
yeah, way better,
Way better.
way better. So it starts with her. Basically, it starts with her and the Joker. Like the show actually starts with her and the Joker. She gets caught by Batman, goes to Arkham Asylum. The Joker leaves that bitch in there for like months. And he told her, he's like, I'll pick you up tonight. He's like, no. Wait. Actually, I got something to do tonight. I'm going to pick you up tomorrow. And never shows up. And then Poison Ivy becomes real good friends with our Harley Quinn. They ended up escaping out of the jail. And Harley Quinn ends up moving in with Poison Ivy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first episode. Not all of it, but, whatever. Then it shows how Harley Quinn wants to become her own villain. Like, she wants to be taken serious by the Joker, the Legion of Doom, and everybody else that's been cracking on her, saying that she's the Joker psychic. Right? Poison Ivy is on her ear saying, you don't need him. You don't need to do that. You could just do your own thing, be your own person, and then they'll start gravitating towards you once they see that you're your own entity. Harley Quinn don't give a fuck about none of that. Mm-hmm. She's like, I want to make it to the Legion of Doom. So she starts doing a whole bunch of shit, blah, 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 blah. The Legion of Doom kind of rejected her. She starts getting her own crew, which is the guys that you saw on the previous poster. Mm-hmm. And it's, what is it? Clayface, Dr. Psycho, King Shark, and the guy in the wheelchair, plus Poison Ivy. But Poison Ivy don't want to be in it. She's just in it because she loves Harley Quinn and she wants to take care of her. She wants to, like, pretty much, save her and stuff. So then that happens, and then the show kind of, like, starts gravitating towards Harley Quinn on making her own name. Right?
Mm-hmm.
She ends up joining the Legion of Doom. And stuff just starts going left after she joins. Her crew leaves her, right? Her crew believes that she just wants to do that for the Joker, and she's still stuck up on the Joker, and that she wants to go back to the Joker. So the crew goes their own way. Poison Ivy goes her own way. So after all of that, right? She still keeps going, trying to find the Joker. But they kidnap Poison Ivy. And that's like, I believe that was one of the best episodes. When they start kidnapping
Is that the second
Poison
to last, right? The second to last episode?
Well, that's when it starts being one of the best episodes.
What are you talking about? When they kidnapped her?
Yeah.
Wasn't that towards the end?
Yeah, that was towards the end. Yeah.
How is it? No. Almost every episode was good.
No, I'm not saying the other episodes are bad. But the best ones are at the end. The best episodes are at the end.
I say the second to last episode was the best episode.
That was
me.
the best
That was the
episode.
best one.
But the action was at the end
Yeah,
of the show.
Yeah, that was the one with the fight, the big fight at the end.
Yes. Like you see more action at the end of the show. It's more comedy in the beginning of the show.
It's comedy all over the show. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's
Yeah, I
more
get it.
action at the end.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And it's more like revengey.
Yeah.
Because they they kidnapped Poison Ivy.
That's a word, okay.
They kidnap Poison Ivy, and she finds out that they kidnapped Poison Ivy, and she goes and rescue her, and everything just goes crazy after that. This show is definitely not suitable for children, so do not watch this show with your kids. Please, do not let your children watch this show by themselves.
Yeah, it is not. It's not anything like the Batman animated series.
Yes, nothing like that.
Where it's like slight chance of violence here and there. no real like curses or curse words or anything like
or
that.
blood.
Or blood or anything like. Nah, this show
Got blood.
got curse words, got
ass.
got sex innuendos.
Ass. I said axe.
The fuck? They got lumberjacks out here
They
with
got
axes.
ass because they show Harley Quinn's ass.
Yeah,
She's so sexy, even as an animation. I'll definitely fuck her.
I like Poison Ivy.
Ooh, she's sexy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Poison Ivy sexy. Yo, one of my favorite characters.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Kite Man. Yeah, hell yeah.
So there's a villain called Kite Man. Right? Which is just hilarious.
And he's a true DC character. He's a true
Yes.
DC villain
Yes.
that they use. What's funny about this show, it's not just about Kite Man. It's about all the different villains and heroes that they use in this show. Like, they show you a version of Batman. They show you a version of the Detective Gordon, or what was it? Lieutenant Gordon? What was he at the time? Commissioner Gordon? I don't know.
No.
I don't know if he's
He was Detective Gordon.
right.
He's not a commissioner yet.
right on this show, right?
On this show, yeah.
I could be wrong, but he's like a bitch in this show. he's like going through marital problems and shit. He's like freaking out. Who else we got on the show that popped up? You got the Legion of Doom,
Yes.
and the Lex Luthor was the same kind of Lex Luthor from the Batman, or the Superman animated show,
Yes.
because it was the black Lex Luthor. Yeah, the black bald-headed Lex Luthor.
He wasn't black.
In the show, yeah, he
In
is.
Harley Quinn show?
I believe so.
No, he was white.
Nah, I'm pretty sure. Because it's the same, it looks like the same version of Lex that was on.
He was definitely not black.
I'm going to look it up.
Let's ask our viewers, because our viewers seen this show. So, is he black or is he white?
Am I right or wrong? He's mulatto.
He's melanin.
He's iced tea.
He's stupid, yeah. So yeah, but they also show Bane. They show Scarecrow.
Oh, Bane, bro. I forgot about Bane. He was one of the funniest characters on that show. His show was short-lived. Scarecrow was pretty funny. I like that each of them had similar accents to the way that they were depicted on screen.
On screen, yeah.
And some of them had like completely new accents. Who else was on the show that was funny as fuck? I don't know. I keep thinking about Kite Man. It goes back to Kite Man. I think he was definitely the funniest character on that show. Like the most underutilized superhero villain or whatever the hell you want to call him ever in the DC universe was used to its capacity in this show. Like he definitely made a lot of people want to cosplay as him, including Speech. That motherfucker wants to be Kite Man for Halloween.
Yo, if he does that, yo, Speech, I know you watching us. If you do that, if you are Kite Man for Halloween, I will give you props. But you have to have the full out costume.
Facts.
Like it gotta be like the green
Spandex
and the
kite. Yeah, the kite gotta come out.
Yeah.
The kite gotta be like chilling and then come out.
Yeah, yes. Like it gotta be chill. Then you just press something and it goes psh.
And
Hell
you go,
yeah.
hell yeah. Yo, if you do that, Chris,
I'll give you
Speech, if
props.
you do that shit,
I'll give you props. Facts.
this motherfucker will dress up like Poison Ivy.
I'll do it. Facts. And if you do it, if you show me that you bought the Kite Man costume, I'm being Poison Ivy for Halloween. No doubt about it.
Call that nigga Poison Ivy. Or no, Poison Ivan.
Poison.
I fucking crashed on my own joke.
Yeah,
that
bro.
shit was stupid.
That shit was booty.
You want to hear something crazy though? I don't know if you know this.
I want to be psycho.
You don't have to wait that long. I don't have to wait that long
Why?
for season 2.
Oh, because it's coming up in April, right?
April 3rd, bro. That's only a few weeks away from right now.
It's 5 weeks away.
And the way that it ended, the first season of Harley Quinn, okay, again, we're trying something new here where we don't necessarily spoil the entire shows for you guys. We want you guys to actually watch it and then give us your feedback either on the chat, next week's episode, Instagram, hit us in the DM, all that. Interact with us. But the way that the first season of Harley Quinn ended, right? We kind of looked at it like, okay, that's a cool ending, and not really much to go on. Like, they're not showing us, scenes from the new season. So we were expecting, I don't think I heard the news that it was coming back out when we first saw the season finale.
For the Harley Quinn one, right?
Yeah. Like, I was expecting to wait like a year.
Or maybe like 6 months.
Maybe, yeah. Like, most shows, they have to wait at least a year for it to come back, right? When I found out like 2 mornings ago
DC not playing that shit.
that they dropping this like within a few weeks of the last show actually airing, I'm like, damn. So it's either a few things. Here's where I'm thinking. Here's what's been rattling off in my mind. Either they already did the entire show, like season 1 and season 2. They drew it out. They did the voices and everything.
Oh, they had to do that. It takes long as fuck to do that.
Okay, but what I'm saying is they did all of that, and they split it because they knew they were going to have the second season come out weeks after, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, fuck it, let's capitalize on the Birds of Prey movie because they dropped it like right before Birds of Prey came out.
Yeah.
Like a few weeks before the movie came out.
Yeah.
Right? Because how long has it been on? It was only 13 episodes, right? So it was like 13 weeks.
Yeah.
So it must have been out maybe like a month.
It was in December. Yeah, it was in December.
That's when it came out? Last year? Okay. So if it came out in December, so it ran like a month and a half before Birds of Prey came out. Depending on when it exactly launched.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Speech, if you're listening and you want to chime in, go ahead, chime in. I know you hate it when we're wrong. But I think it's either because they already had everything planned out, so they did it that way. They want to capitalize on the wave, so let's drop it. Or here's the second reason. HBO Max, the new streaming service, is coming out in May. Okay?
Uh-huh.
WB owns that. Warner Brothers, right?
Okay.
So it's very possible, very probable.
November 29th.
That's when it came out?
Yeah.
So I was way off. So don't listen to me. I don't know my shit.
12 episodes.
There's 12 episodes. Okay. All right, that makes sense. But I feel that since HBO Max is coming out in May, right? They might be dropping this show now in April while they still can, because I think they probably are going to dissolve DC Universe, the streaming service.
You think so?
Because you got to think of it this way. Yeah, they could keep it on. They could keep it alive, right? But the main new content, like the main new shows that platform, that service, that streaming service has, right? It's Titans. Doom Patrol.
Harley Quinn.
And
there's one more.
It's not Swamp Thing.
Young Justice.
There you go.
Swamp Thing got canceled.
None of the CW shows are on there.
No.
Because they're aside from that.
Yeah, they're on CW.
They're on CW. They're on the CW app. I don't know any other shows that came out specifically for that platform that's doing crazy. Hold on. What did he say?
How you stopping to talk in the middle of the play? Yo, somebody come and get this man.
Cause I'm trying to look at the chat. I don't have mine up, and it said, Speech said that they just casted new people for new voices for the Harley Quinn show.
Yeah. Well, the hardest part about it is having it drawn out and having it digitized.
Oh, new voice
They could
actors for Catwoman and Mr. Freeze. Oh shit.
They could do all of that, my nigga. You gotta remember, they could do all of that. They could draw it, digitize it, have the show ready, and then later just put up voices on the characters.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that I think there's a big possibility that eventually what's gonna happen is HBO Max is gonna take DC Universe's content and put it on there. It may not happen right away.
They better not. I'm paying for DC Universe right now.
No, you not, bro.
Yes, I am.
Since when?
Since you told me to.
The fuck? I'm not your father. You didn't have to listen to me.
It's not like you was gonna give me your password.
It's not my password. I don't even know what it is. I got it from Speech.
Oh yeah, you got it from Speech.
He left it on there for my birthday.
Yo, what you gonna give me for my birthday, dog? That shit next month.
I could give you something else.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Speech.
Let that motherfucker give you something that, you know, like.
Give me a subscription. Oh.
Let him get your OnlyFans account.
Yes! Man, give me my OnlyFans account. Wait. What? I just noticed.
You just got that?
Yeah, I was like, wait, Speech got an OnlyFans account? I thought like he had somebody, he was paying some girl for her OnlyFans account.
Nah.
But you were saying he got his OnlyFans account.
No. What? I never said he himself has an OnlyFans account. Like he out here like, yo, join my shit. I'm saying like, why don't
I had fun with my boys.
Nah, I'm saying like he should give you the password to his account so that you could be looking at whatever.
I don't think he pays for any OnlyFans account. Yo, if you do Speech, he's a bird.
What's so bad about that, bro? I thought about it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, nigga, like that. If that's the case, just go on Bumble, nigga.
I do.
All right, then that's it.
That's how I find your ex. Yeah.
Niggas think they got jokes on me out here, yo. Because my ex is on Bumble, like. And you know what's crazy, yo?
What?
You know what's crazy? I thought I was cursed. Remember what I said? Like every time I have a girlfriend, right? And it's a long-term relationship, and they break up with me, even though was I in a long-term relationship with Rachel? Yeah, right?
Bro, you
It was
were
like
with
3
her
4
for
years.
It wasn't no 4 years.
3 years.
It was at least 2 or 3.
All right, 3 years. So every time I have a long-term relationship and we break up, these bitches find love. But Rachel broke that spell.
I didn't say no names. You out here
Yes,
saying
you did.
all names.
Yes, you did.
When did I say?
You just said. Didn't you?
No.
I said it? Okay, my bad.
I don't remember saying her name, bro.
All right, forget that name. Raquisha broke the spell
Okay.
of that. Because look, all right? My first ex, married with kids, happily ever after. That bitch even found God. 2, right? This other bitch, married with kids, and she thinks she Vin Diesel out here, a personal trainer. The third one. Who was my third one? Wait, hold on.
I don't know.
The third one. Oh, no. I think she broke it. I think the third one broke it. Because I think she's single working at Nike store.
What?
And then the fourth one, the last one, right? Because I only had 4 girlfriends that were long-term relationships. Other girls don't count. It's only like months, maybe like 2 3 months. The fourth one, She got pregnant like 2 months right after we broke up.
That's because she was pregnant and she had to break up with you before she started showing. She like, oh shit, now I gotta answer questions.
He's gonna start seeing me get fat and I work out every day.
Like, don't you do yoga? Kind of yoga is that?
Be like, yo, where's that belly coming from? We don't eat crazy.
You be
here.
stretching all the fat from your back to the front?
Yo, that's hilarious, yo. We mad off the subject.
We are.
Harley Quinn, right? Great show. Not suitable for children. Do not watch it with children. Do not let your children watch it. It's an adult show.
Yeah.
Even though it's animation. It has curse words. It has blood. It has sex. It has whatever you could think of that's adult. Like, it has it. But it's a great show. It's something that it's going to put you in a funny mood. Like, it's going to make you laugh because it's just... I don't know. I don't know how to explain this show, bro. It was... Because, one, it caught me by surprise that it was the Harley Quinn show. Like, it wasn't the Joker. You know, it wasn't like somebody that... Like... Well, we know Harley Quinn pretty good now. Because of the movies and all that shit. But I would think that the Joker would be a better, storyline, I guess, or show for animation. But they did their thing. Harley Quinn, nah. I don't even want the Joker. I don't even want. I hate the Joker. That nigga doing some bullshit.
In this particular show?
Yeah.
Nah, you bugging. The Joker in this show.
No, he good.
Yeah, he good. What you talking about? He funny as fuck.
But I love Harley Quinn, so I'm in Harley Quinn's side.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, so get the fuck out of here, Joker.
Well, we don't gotta wait that long for the rest
of the show.
For the rest of the show to play out. So we'll have hopefully 12 new. Hopefully 12 new episodes in 5 weeks. Well, not 12 right away because you gotta wait a week. That's a cool thing about DC Universe. I mean, they're not the only one that they're doing it that way. Some of the shows,
Disney Plus is doing it like that too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Some of the streaming services and some of the shows on Netflix and whatever, like depending on what you watch or whatever, they do like a new episode and you have to wait a whole week for the next one. So it gives you enough time to like really sit and I guess decide whether or not the episode you saw last week was better than this week. It's not like when we were watching Hunters. Everything just seemed like one big ass movie just split in different parts because we would watch like 3 episodes a day. Like we were watching 3 episodes back to back. Like, all right, that episode's done. Now let's watch the next one. Yeah. And they were an hour long. Like they were an hour long each episode. So we in there for 3 hours watching this shit. You know? Where Harley Quinn, they're only 20-minute, 30-minute episodes, and you gotta watch one every week.
Yeah, and it keeps you like, yo, what the hell is gonna happen?
And you
next?
can't wait until the next episode airs, you know? So that's why I can't wait for this season to come back. It was a great show. Highly recommend it. And yeah, it's pretty much the only thing I was watching on the DC Universe, but I am, taking advantage while I still can because I have a feeling like Speech is going to retract that shit.
You're going to be like, yo, your birthday done.
You ain't doing nothing with this, son. Let me take this shit back, son.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Don't worry, Speech. I was watching Super Friends the other day. I was watching a little bit of that shit.
Super Friends, that shit cool.
What else did we watch?
Old school ass show.
Oh, we watched a movie the other day on that because I was
Batman movie.
Yeah, Under the Red Hood.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to watch it again. I forgot that it came out like 10 years ago.
That's a pretty good movie.
That's crazy that it's 10 years old already. But I only seen that movie like maybe once or twice. I knew what the premise of the movie was, what the whole story was going to be about. But I always forgot how the motherfucker stayed alive. Like I had some idea it had something to do with either the Lazarus Pit or some other kind of magic or some shit.
You saw how he stayed alive. Like that's his original. Let me rephrase myself. You saw it in the Arrow.
Yeah.
How he stayed alive. That's his original storyline.
Right.
They throw his ass in the Lazarus pit, and he comes back with a thirst of blood.
Right, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I had to watch the movie again because I was unsure how he came back. Because I knew he died in the beginning of the movie. He was supposed to have been dead.
Yeah.
But then I knew he was going to be coming back during the movie. But I just forgot how he came back. It wasn't until I saw the movie again that I was reassured that it was a Lazarus pit. Because I remember telling you, I'm like, oh, I think they're going to explain it. And I think it has something to do with the Lazarus pit. Because how else are you going to bring this motherfucker back to life?
Yeah.
You don't got Dragon Balls in this universe.
Nah. I mean, Constantine could come out of nowhere and bring him back.
Right,
I
but
guess. But, whatever. So, yeah. Well, actually, we are to the end of our show.
yeah.
How you call it? I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys go and watch Hunters on Amazon Prime and go watch Harley Quinn on the DC Universe. They're great shows. I definitely recommend for you guys to watch it. I hope you guys had a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and you got some information from us. I guess they don't let me talk as much as I want to no more. So,
Bro, it's because the last time we told you to give a breakdown of the show,
I gave him the whole
you
show.
gave us the whole show. Like, I ain't had to go home and watch it, even though I saw it. I didn't even finish watching it. But you told me everything that was going to happen, so I'm like, I'm not even going to go back and finish it. What's the point? I'm only missing 20 minutes of the last episode, but he told me what's going to happen.
Yeah, so fuck it.
So fuck it.
So yeah, make sure you go watch it. Make sure you're here. You tune in next week. We're actually planning a big show for you guys, so stay tuned for any updates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, shout outs to Speech. Shout outs to everybody on the chat. Shout outs to everybody that saw us live. Shout outs to Prank. You already know. Shout outs to Marvin Bravery Studios. This shit be lit.
Yep.
And that's it, man.
Catch y'all next week.
Peace.